Stream starting a bit late. We got the green light for this very late, but we are here for the VISAA final. Bishop O'Connell takes on Highland. And, you know, I got to watch this Highland team for the first time on Wednesday when St. Christopher's traveled up there. And at one point during a timeout, I accidentally had my mic unmuted and said this was the best high school team I've ever watched. Maybe that's not true, because I did watch that 22-23 John Marshall team that was #1 in the country, but this Highland team certainly a force to be reckoned with. That St. Christopher's team was very good this year, and Highland straight up picked them apart all night. If they shoot like they did on Wednesday, it's going to be a long night for Bishop O'Connell, who after a disappointing campaign in the state tournament last year where St. Christopher's upset them as that 3 no good by Chance Perkins, the Saints upset them in a 3-6 upset on their home floor. The Knights here in the state final. A lot of threes going up, not a lot going in. Here's Liam Kolish underneath. First points of the game to O'Connell. And now here is the man of the hour, Nate Ament. Gets it over to Jeremiah Gorham, right back to Ament. The #4 recruit in the country goes to work, pulls up over Shane Lincoln and connects. This kid is something special. He just gets to his spaces and scores so easily. He has a very bright future ahead of him. He's #4 in the recent ESPN mock draft that came out for the 2026. You're going to be hearing his name for a while as he narrows down his college choices. Now in the corner, Darius Bivens going to work on Perkins back up top. Matt Dalton gets in the lane, drives on him, and kicks it back out. Aiden Calker, dribble drive. Dalton straight on 3, no good. Rebound loose, taken by the Knights, rolls off the rim. And the Canadian, Josh Hamilton, pulls it down. Now up on the other end, Perkins, quick release, no good. But Hamilton fighting for the board, out of bounds. It is going to Highland. And Rivera, the inbounder. And he throws it away. Now here's Shane Lincoln with the left. An easy lay. Here's Chance Perkins. He hit a lot of threes on Wednesday night. Inside the line here, gets it to Ament, backing in on Lincoln, knocked away again. Shane Lincoln putting a lot of pressure on Ament. Now gets a screen, Ament, into the corner, Rivera, drives, falling away, hits. That's a tough shot from Julian Rivera. Here's Darius Bivens, kicks it back out, Dalton. And now that's poked away by Rivera. Highland wants to run, 3-on-3 break, Rivera will be bumped. And a foul called. Here's Perkins. Perkins gets in the lane. Floater from the free throw line is good. Here's Bivens. Gets it to Justin Edwards. Edwards hands it off Shane Lincoln. Now right back in the corner. Edwards, 3-pointer over Ament. Left it short. Here's Jeremiah Gorham. Near midcourt. Shot clock at 12. Gorham pulling back near the free throw line. Kicks it back out. Now in the corner, Jamal Smith. Clock down to 6. Gorham, top of the key, crossing over, puts up a 3. No good. Matt Dalton, the board. 18 between shot and game clock. Aiden Calker now in the corner. Mikkel Miner, a 3. Too short, and it'll be out of bounds. Going to Highland. Still 8 seconds separating the shot and game clock, so O'Connell theoretically will get it back. Now here's Rivera. Gorham wide open for three. Too strong. Rebound. Nearly saved by Ament, but it'll go to the Knights. O'Connell can hold for the final shot. Shane Lincoln with his team trailing 11-4 with seconds to go in the first. And that pass tipped by Ament. Hello and welcome back. Second quarter, ready to get going. And that is not the start Bishop O'Connell was envisioning. Darius Bivens throws it right out of bounds. And a first quarter that did not end well for the Knights has started off in maybe the worst way imaginable for them. An unforced turnover. Here is Julian Rivera. To Jeremiah Gorham inside Ament. And over everyone. That 6'9" frame gives him plenty of room underneath. And the lead up to 9 now for Highland. Here's Matt Dalton. And they're going to whistle a foul. Here's Darius Bivens falling away near the free throw line. They need it, but it's no good. And it'll be out of bounds going to Highland. Been a lid on the rim for a considerable amount of time for Bishop O'Connell, badly needing points here, down 9, and Highland having it. Here is Jeremiah Gorham. Gets it in Ament. Backing in. Nate Ament at the free throw line, dishes underneath. Hamilton banging and puts it in. The lead up to double digits already. It's a 13-0 run. Here's Shane Lincoln. On the wing now, driving inside. Underneath Lincoln, poked away by Gorham. It'll be staying with the Knights. Now inside, that shot will be, looked like a block for a second, but they're going to get a foul on Hamilton. So 2 free throws upcoming for Liam Kolsch. Bishop O'Connell still can't find anything. And missed them both. Everything going wrong for Bishop O'Connell early. Their offense just can't get anything going now. Ament dribble drive. And that's going to be an offensive foul. That could change things here. 2 fouls on Nate Ament already this quarter. Excuse me, that's number 3 already of the game on the Highland superstar. That could change the complexion as he's going to head to the bench. Bishop O'Connell needing points badly. Their offense has gone dormant in the biggest game of their season. There's Kolsch, hands it off, Darius Bivens. Crossing over, backing out, Aiden Calker, they need it, and it's good! A big 3 from Aiden Calker. Here's Julian Rivera. Gets a switch, now swings it out. Shivas Taylor, the sharpshooter, can't hit. And Bivens pulls it down. Now Bivens going right at Jamal Smith. Drives baseline, that's a blocking foul. A lot of whistles against Highland early in this one. Already 4 fouls against the Hawks, 5:30 into this game. Excuse me, into this quarter. Next foul, they're in the bonus. And foul trouble, not a great thing for Highlands. Not that it's a good thing for any team, but Highland's philosophy, especially in these bigger games, is not necessarily revolving around their depth. It's more so that they think their 7 best guys are better than whatever your team can give, as that shot from Lincoln, no good. But when you start getting some of those guys in foul trouble, notably Ament, who's already on 3, that completely changes things for this Hawks team. But here's Chance Perkins, swings at Rivera, corner 3, wide right. And the rebound by Shane Lincoln. Up ahead now, and transition points for O'Connell. Highland not happy with how these last few minutes without Ament have gone, but they lead 15-9, 4:57 in the second. Hello and welcome back. 4:57 in the second quarter. Highland up 15-9, but they're going to be at least for a notable portion of this game, without Nate Ament. Picked up his third foul just a minute or two into the third quarter. And now there's a turnover. Shane Lincoln on the other end. Euro step. Finds some room and lays it in with the left, just like that. An 11-point lead cut down to 4 after Ament went to the bench. Here's Rivera in the corner. Jamal Smith drives, gets in the lane, swings it back out, but they're going to get a foul on the Knights. Aiden Calker, the one pleading to the referees, and it was on him. As now Ament will come back in with 4:29 in the second. Already on 3 fouls, as I've mentioned numerous times. He's going to need to be careful. Here's Rivera underneath Josh Hamilton. The two-hand flush. Beautiful work from Highland on the inbound play. And the easiest 2 points of the night for them come from Josh Hamilton. Backing in, Calker rips through, gets inside, and banks it in. A tough move there from Aiden Calker. Split a double team, got right to the rim, and by no means was that an easy finish. Jeremiah Gorham hands it off Julian Rivera. Rivera gets a switch on to Calker, isolating. Rivera picked up his dribble near the baseline, but gets inside and banks it in. That spin move got the defender on his back, and he said thank you very much. 2 easy points for him, but now on the other end, Justin Edwards took a shot to the arm by Hamilton. The O'Connell bench erupts, but no whistles to be found for the Knights. Here's Nate Ament, drives, gets inside, and he's fouled. So the Hawks will inbound from the baseline here. Rivera gets it in, Ament. Nate Ament finds Perkins. Floater gets the roll. The lead for Highland was cut down to 4 while Ament was out of the game. And since he's come back in, it's doubled as they lead 21-13, as now Rivera nearly poked that away, but Lincoln gets it. Has Rivera on his hip. No look, but part of that no look meant he didn't see Hamilton, although it's taken away from Ament. And Liam Kolish smokes the layup. Great recovery there from Jeremiah Gorham. And now here is Ament, drives in the corner. Rivera spins up and under. Hamilton blocked. Liam Kolish with the rejection. And now here's Bivens running the floor. Driving right, kicks it back out. Lincoln fakes, gets around Ament, Euro, and he's fouled by Hamilton. Not that it matters here, of course. This was a shooting foul, but the Knights will be at the line for every other foul for the rest of this quarter. And the first is good from Shane Lincoln. And Lincoln hits both. 21-15 the score here. Here's Julian Rivera over to Jeremiah Gorham. Definitely a slower offensive performance for Highland than what we saw on Wednesday, as that one just a bit too tall for Hamilton. And I was talking with St. Christopher's coach Hamill Jones after the game, and he didn't even think St. Christopher's played bad at the start of it. Highland just shot the lights out, and you know, when a team this good puts up a performance like that, not much anyone can do. Certainly in a bigger game like this with everything on the line, both offenses will look a bit more stagnant with nerves running high. And now Lincoln tried to draw a foul, still hoist, but right there the offensive rebound as Ament couldn't corral it. And the lead down to 4. Perkins, three-pointer, no good. Rebound Bivens. Darius Bivens bulldozes Rivera, and that's an offensive foul. And now Aiden Calker will check in for Shane Lincoln. Rivera gets it in the corner. Ament, he's had a relatively slow night for his standards. He'll draw a foul there on the baseline. Here's Perkins, gets it in. Josh Hamilton spinning, and he traveled. So don't count the basket. A walk by Josh Hamilton. With under a minute to go in the second, O'Connell will have it. Now here's Darius Bivens. Switch on to Jamal Smith. Bivens driving, steps back, kicks to the corner, three-pointer, no good. Fight for the rebound, bodies on the floor. Jeremiah Gorham comes away with it. The Hawks will slow things down here. 15 between shot and game clock. Gorham swings it to the corner, Jamal Smith crossing over. Hamilton hands it off to Smith, drives, pulls up, hesitates and hits. Now O'Connell can hold for the final shot, down 6. Darius Bivens isolating. So I think we might have actually now just solved the Wi-Fi issues. Hopefully this is better, but Bishop O'Connell down a point, and now Ament gets inside and lays it in. 4 points in the last few minutes for Nate Ament. That's more than he had in the whole first quarter. First half, excuse me. Now here's Lincoln over to Aiden Calker in the corner now. Justin Edwards has a height disadvantage against Ament. And Lincoln gets in the paint but missed the shot. Hamilton rips down the board. Now Rivera over to Ament. Ament puts up a three. No good. Rebound Calker. Now Bivens running the floor. Isolates with Rivera. Puts up a three. Puts it in. We are tied at 29. Darius Bivens from downtown. Now here's Ament. Puts Lincoln in a spin cycle. Now floating, missed it. And Bivens brings it up. Darius Bivens crossing over. Back out, Justin Edwards with the left. Too short. Great defense from Hamilton. Ament will bring it up, goes right at Calker. Euro step, kicks to the corner. Gorham three-pointer. And the lead right back to 3 for Highland, courtesy of Jeremiah Gorham. Now Bivens goes right at him and puts 2 back up there. 32-31, 2.5 to go in the fourth quarter. Here's Jeremiah Gorham. Bishop O'Connell in his zone now. Gorham, three-pointer, no good. And Ament skies in for the rebound. That could have been an over the back. Missed it anyways, now tied up, and they're gonna get a foul. The Bishop O'Connell bench was already not happy about the lack of an over the back. They are certainly not happy about Ament getting a whistle there. So it'll put Nate Ament at the line for two. And the first is good. And Ament sinks both. Up on the other end, Bivens. Now Lincoln gets it in. Aiden Calker backing in, bulldozes Gorham. And that's an offensive foul. That's number 3 on Calker. And with the next foul, Highland will be at the line. O'Connell moving into a press. The Hawks get away from it. Chance Perkins over to Gorham. Perkins, top of the key, thought about a three, thought better of it. Now isolating with Dalton, drives right, hooks it in, and gets the roll. The lead back up to 5 for Highland, the biggest it's been all half. Bivens driving on Ament, and that is foul number 4 on Nate Ament. Never mind. That's going to be on Josh Hamilton. I'm sure every Highland player, coach, and supporter held their breaths when they saw a foul called on a play that involved Ament, but thankfully for them, he was not the culprit. As here's a three from Bivens, rims out. Hamilton pulls it down. Gorham wants to run, 3-on-2 break. And now he'll pull back and slow things down. Gets it to Nate Ament. Isolating, puts up a three, no good. Rebound Dalton. Now Darius Bivens over to Calker. A few feet behind the arc, but gets it to go. The lead right back down to 2. These offenses finally showing signs of life later in this game. Now Chance Perkins runs out of room on the baseline, over to Ament. Nate Ament isolating with Matt Dalton. Drives, pulls up, and missed it. Long rebound, out to Dalton. Going right at Gorham, spinning. We're tied once again. But now up ahead on the other end. Highland was looking to go quickly. And now here's Gorham. He'll slow things down. Clock down to 17. Jeremiah Gorham. Chance Perkins. Back out Gorham, puts up a three. It's good! Jeremiah Gorham with seconds left in the quarter. Now Bivens, good if it goes. But he left it short. We've got a great finish coming up here. 39-36, Highland leads. 8 minutes to go to decide the state champion. Hello and welcome back. 1 quarter of basketball left to decide the VISAA tournament champion. Bishop O'Connell last night upset number 1 seeded PVI as Highland rolled over St. Stephen St. Agnes. And we have 8 minutes left here at Benedictine. Aiden Calker up top now over to Dalton. Matt Dalton gets it into Calker. Backing in on Gorham, but it's poked away. Rivera comes away with it. And he throws it away just a few steps behind Gorham. A missed opportunity. Here's Darius Bivens going right to work. Switch on to Hamilton. Goes up over him and banks it in. Darius Bivens has been phenomenal tonight. Julian Rivera has it near half court. Calker close on him. Rivera gets a screen, kicks it back out. Gorham, three-pointer. No good. Fight for the rebound controlled by Shane Lincoln. Up ahead now, Bivens. He wants to go quick. Swings it to the corner. Now up top, Lincoln driving. He's fouled by Chance Perkins. Back up top, Bivens. Gets it inside Dalton. Hook shot, left it short. Fight for the rebound controlled by Calker. Banks it in. And Bishop O'Connell has the lead. Here's Ament on the wing. Nate Ament pulls up. Missed it. Rebound Dalton. Up ahead, Bivens. Darius Bivens over to Dalton, three-pointer, puts it in! Matt Dalton gives Bishop O'Connell their biggest lead of the night. It's at 4. Julian Rivera has it knocked away by Lincoln, but they'll call a foul. Inside Ament, tied up, dumps it off, now back out. Gorham, he walked. O'Connell will get it back, holding their biggest lead of the game. And now Highland will take a timeout, down 4, 6:03 left to determine the state champion. Hello and welcome back. Bishop O'Connell will have it, holding their biggest lead of the night at 43-39. Nate Ament switched on to Bivens, but they'll set a screen. And now up top, three-pointers up. And no good, took a couple bounces off the rim before it settled into the hands of Ament. Ament isolating with Lincoln, drives, gets inside, lays it in off the glass. If Highland wants to win this game, number 10 is going to need to be the catalyst of that. Here's Darius Bivens. Gets around Ament, gets inside, floater over Hamilton, no good. Ament pulls it down and Highland can tie or take the lead. Ament crossing over, drives, gets inside, Euro step, and he'll go to the line for two. It's number 4 on Lincoln. And Ament hits the first. Two for two trip. We are tied. Justin Edwards coming in for O'Connell. 43-43. These two seasons come down to 5 minutes. Edwards gives the screen to Bivens. Now here's Calker. Back up top, Bivens. Crossing over, steps back, he walked. A traveling violation on Darius Bivens. Here is Jeremiah Gorham. Over to Ament. Ament dancing, gets in the lane, he's fouled. That foul will be on the floor. It's number foul on Calker as well. And now inside Rivera, blocked by Bivens. Gets it back though, dumps it off Hamilton. Back up top, it's with Ament. Ament isolating on the wing, crossing over, loses it. Hamilton races for it. Now Perkins near half court, puts up a three. No good. And O'Connell comes away with it. 2 bodies went down for the Knights. They're still moving quick. Now Bivens will reset, and he will dance with Ament over to Justin Edwards. Back to Bivens. Inside Dalton. And he's tied up, count it, and one! Matt Dalton! A tough finish through contact. And now Shane Lincoln will come back in. And he hits the free throw. The lead up to 3. Here's Julian Rivera trying to get it to Ament. He'll drive. Rivera tied up, kicks it to the corner. Gorham three-pointer, no good. Ament the offensive rebound, missed the shot. Gets another one falling away, can't bank it in. 2 misses from close range for Ament. And now O'Connell, their coach, telling them to slow things down, holding a 3-point lead in the state championship with 3 minutes to go. Justin Edwards, up top Dalton, now with Lincoln. In the corner, Edwards. Justin Edwards spins, poked away by Rivera, staying with the Knights with 1 on the shot clock. All O'Connell has time for is a heave, and they're not going to get one up. Ament comes away with it, leading the break, and he throws it away. Nate Ament overshoots Chance Perkins. Every possession so crucial late in this game. Those are the mistakes that could come back to haunt you. Here's Matt Dalton. Over to Shane Lincoln. And that's an offensive foul. I believe it's on Dalton for an illegal screen. Two and a half to go in the state championship. Bishop O'Connell leads by 3. Here's Jeremiah Gorham in the corner. Ament. Dribble drive on the baseline. Dumps it off Hamilton. Knocked away. Ament comes away with it. Swings it to the corner. Rivera, three-pointer. No good. And the rebound by Bivens. Trapped near the baseline. Ball is loose. Finds Edwards. O'Connell needs to get it across. They've got 1 second to do so. That's a 10-second violation. Suffocating defense from Highland, and they'll get it back. Timeout taken, minute 59 to go in the state championship. Bishop O'Connell leads 46-43. Hello and welcome back. Minute 59 to go. Bishop O'Connell leads by 3 points. Julian Rivera over to Gorham, now with Rivera. Perkins. Rivera, Perkins, and Gorham passing it back and forth. Ament. Up top now, Perkins, three-pointer. Banks it in! Chance Perkins from downtown! We're tied! Now under a minute and a half to go. Darius Bivens driving, gets in the lane, steps back. No good. Rebound, Ament. And now it's with Rivera. Julian Rivera gets a screen from Ament. Drives. Perkins tries again. Rims out. And the rebound by the Knights. They're going to get a foul on Ament. That's number 4 on him. And now O'Connell will take their first timeout of the game. A minute to go, 46-46 here at Benedictine. Hello and welcome back. 59 seconds separating one of these teams from glory. Bishop O'Connell will have it. Here is Darius Bivens. Up top, Lincoln playing on 4 fouls. Shane Lincoln drives, gets in the lane, goes at Hamilton, and he'll go to the line for 2 free throws. The 2 biggest free throws of Shane Lincoln's life. 46-46, 46 seconds to go. And he makes the first to give O'Connell a 1-point lead. Hit them both. The lead up to 2 for O'Connell. Here's Rivera. Over to Jeremiah Gorham. Julian Rivera with Nate Ament. Highland superstar has it. Ament drives, gets inside, loses it, but a foul called. And that's going to put Nate Ament at the line. Foul number 5 on O'Connell this quarter. So Nate Ament will be at the line for 2 free throws. Just a phenomenal game of basketball. Ament hits the first. Hits them both. We're tied once again. 48-48. O'Connell can hold for the final shot. Darius Bivens. Guarded by Rivera. Clock down to 10. Bivens isolating. Puts up a 3. No good. Ament the rebound. And a timeout with 2.6. Highland will have one chance to win this game. 2.6 seconds to go after this timeout. For Highland here out of this timeout. Only gonna have time to get up one shot. They'll inbound from 94 feet away. O'Connell has broken the timeout, and now Highland will come out. Julian Rivera will be the inbounder for the Hawks. 2.6 seconds to go here at Benedictine. 48-48. Rivera to inbound. finds Gorham. And another timeout called now, just to advance the ball. But with .9 to go, it just furthers the chances for Highland to get one up. And I don't know about that timeout call. Gorham had his momentum going towards the basket, was going to have a pretty good look. But instead now, Highland's going to have to, A, inbound the ball, and then B, just get it up right after they receive the inbound pass. What an ending we have coming up here at Benedictine. Less than a second remaining in this game. Highland will inbound from right in front of their bench. It'll be Julian Rivera. Rivera searching, finds Ament for the championship. No good. Highland screaming for a foul. None to be found. Overtime coming up here for the state championship. Four minutes overtime period upcoming. You can hear the March Madness theme song playing. And on the first day of March, the best basketball month of the year, we have all been treated to an absolutely phenomenal game between these two teams. 48-48 going into OT. It'll be Ament and Liam Kolsch jumping it up. And the tip won by Highland. Ament, Lincoln, and Calker all on 4 fouls. Here's Julian Rivera. Resets to the top of the key. Gets it inside Hamilton. The Canadian going to work, and he'll go to the line. They're going to get that foul on Wyatt Norton. And the first free throw from Hamilton, no good. Missed them both. Wasted chance for Highland as Hamilton goes 0 for 2 in the opening possession of overtime. Up top, Lincoln gets it over to Bivens, right back to Lincoln. Rivera on him. Now back out Calker. Inside, Justin Edwards goes at Hamilton. Now back out. Lincoln three-pointer, no good. Ament pulls it down on the other end, tried to get it to Rivera, but intercepted by Lincoln. Shane Lincoln picks up his dribble. Now Bivens. Lincoln at the top of the key. Dalton right back to Lincoln. Dalton drives, gets inside, blocked by Hamilton. Ament pulls it down. Now here is Ament. 2:40 to go in overtime. Ament gets inside, too strong off the glass. We remain tied at 48. Calker in the corner, Lincoln three-pointer, no good. Out of bounds, going to the Hawks. O'Connell's coach out on the court screaming at his team to press. Rivera gets it into Ament. Nate Ament goes to work, and he'll go to the line. Two free throws upcoming for Nate Ament. With 46 seconds to go, he hit two free throws that got us to 48-48. Now he's back at the line trying to break that tie. The first is pure. And he hit them both. 50-48. Two minutes to go in the state final. Highland leads by 2 points. Here's Aiden Calker, knocked away. Ament tries to save it, but he traveled. So Highland had it momentarily, but then gave it right back. O'Connell will inbound from right in front of the Highland student section. Now here's Calker. Gets it inside Dalton. Goes right at Hamilton, blocked again, but a foul called. Hamilton has been a force defensively tonight. There just got a bit too overzealous. And he'll put Dalton at the line. And that will be it for Josh Hamilton. He is fouled out of this game. Jamal Smith will be the one to replace Hamilton. As Dalton, two big free throws. The first is no good off the back iron. Missed them both. Rebound by Perkins. Chance Perkins. Isolating with Lincoln, who has 4 fouls. Gets a screen from Ament. Perkins trapped in the corner. Smith swings it. Rivera puts up a 3. Too short. Ament the offensive rebound. Goes right back up and lays it in. Nate Ament puts the lead to 4. All the points in overtime have been from him, but a big 3 from Bivens. Cuts the lead right back down to 1 with 1:06 to go. Whenever O'Connell has needed a big shot, Bivens has been right there. 52-51, the score as the timeout is taken. So out of this timeout, if you're Highland, the offense has to run through number 10, even though he's been off to a somewhat slow start. And not just a slow start, really a slow performance for his standards today. Ament is the number 4 recruit in the country for the reason. Now O'Connell will move into a press. Rivera gets it to Ament. Does O'Connell foul? They will not here. Up ahead, Gorham. Swings it to the corner, Perkins. Now right back to Gorham. Clock under a minute. Gorham gets a screen from Ament. Drives inside, kicks it back out, Rivera. Clock down to 8. In the corner, Gorham, three-pointer. Bang! Jeremiah Gorham puts the lead back to 4. And now here's Lincoln over to Calker. Darius Bivens, 55-51. Bivens drives, gets inside, swings it. Lincoln in the lane. Knocked away, taken by Gorham. But that's off the side of the backboard. O'Connell has it right back. Lincoln, Calker all alone. No good. But the long rebound. Now Calker tries again. Missed it again. And that's a foul on the Knights. Highland will have it. Up 4 with 6.7. And that'll put Highland at the line. It'll be Ament shooting 2 for Highland. 6.7 left. Ament hits the first. One more for Ament to put them up 6. And missed it. O'Connell needs to go quickly. Bivens hoists. Can't bank it in. That'll do it. The Highland Hawks, your 2025 VISAA state champions. Just a phenomenal game of basketball. 56-51 the final here from Benedictine. That will do it from us here at STC TV for the final time this winter. We thank all of you for tuning in, and we will see you in the spring.